What is up, Retromaniacs? My name is Mike. His name's EP. His name's Joe. And we're not here to give you one. We're not here to give you two. We're here to give you 3 cards you need for your retro PC. My card this week, I have a basketball card. Go figure. My inventory is very low right now, so I'm struggling to start to find cards, but I have a good one. It is the 1995-96 Topps Dennis Rodman Power Boosters. I love these cards. These are so cool. Card number 2, it's like a $8 to $10 card. The Power Boosters, I don't know why they didn't make these longer, because the pattern they have in the background on that is one of the coolest looking cards I think they ever made. It's just, I like them better than the X-Fractors, any of the non-refractor stuff they've done. I think the Power Boosters were some of the best they did. The little bit thicker card than the other cards in the set. They were 1 in 36 packs, and there were 30 in that set. So really, like $8 to $10 for a Rodman with red hair, no less.
Oh, look at that.
Rodman with the different hair colors like have different collectability. They actually do. The Bulls stuff for him, if this was a Bulls card, I'm sure it would probably be a $15 to $20 card, but with the Spurs, not quite. But still, one of my favorite that's an early like insert card, shiny, that like right there, just on a regular Topps card too. It's not chrome. That is a regular Topps card, and one of the best insert cards I think they made at that time period. That's my card.
Yeah, I mean, that time in collecting 94, 95, there weren't a ton of like really big inserts, right? Like that was kind of like the start of the insert. So to get one like that looks like that, and that technology, they don't make cards like that right now. Like like with that background. I mean, so with that design anyway, very, very cool. I was going to point out the Spurs jersey for Rodman too. It's pretty cool. That's a really cool card.
Is this another instance where Topps was like, let's just make the cool, or any company at the time, let's just make the cool inserts for basketball and not make them for football? Is this another example of that? Because I do not remember them or they didn't look that good.
I know they made them for baseball. I think they made them for football. They only made them for like a year or two, though.
Okay.
It wasn't very long, but they do have, because I remember I had an Emmitt Smith Power Booster. Yeah.
I didn't open up enough stuff in 90. I was still in non-sports back then, so I don't really remember.
You're still in your Marvel nerd phase.
That Marvel nerd phase. Yeah, absolutely. Another thing I want to say is, if Rodman was a player now and how he dyed his hair, I'm calling it Panini would have parallels all of Rodman's hair, right? Like there'd be a pink with black polka dots parallel. There'd be the red. There'd be the neon green. I mean, come on. The half of them they already make now anyway. So they could do a Dennis Rodman hair parallel card.
Okay.
Boom.
That would be brilliant. I would love that. They should Topps or somebody. Panini's not going to have time, so Topps should make that and get him under license. I would buy those. People would buy those.
Yes,
that would
absolutely.
be crazy.
There we go.
All righty, P. What do you have for us?
I have a card of one of my goats. It's the 1994 Flair USA Basketball Alonzo Mourning card. Again, this set was only the players from this particular from the 94 Team USA. Alonzo Mourning has like 6 or 7 cards in it, and one of the things I love about this card is the foil, and this is card number 69 in the set. I love the foil in the back here. So I love like all the text is in foil, which is it's crazy. So a really cool card. Again, there are like 6 or 7 different Alonzo Mourning cards. This is like $1, and the Alonzo or the Shaquille O'Neal is the most expensive card in the set. Probably he's like $2 because there's no Jordan card in the set. So just a really fun set you could put together, in my opinion.
EP always challenging me to whether I can find the picture to put up right here. I don't know. After the Michael Jackson card last week, that one was tough. I could not find a good picture to put up. That's why the picture looks so bad. But yeah, Flair basketball wasn't the dream team. It was the team after the dream team. But yeah, that Flair stuff, we talk about it all the time. People today, younger collectors, don't understand what it was like to open the first pack of Flair whatever you opened, anything. It would be at Marvel, baseball, football, basketball. It was just such a huge step forward in card design. The cards were so beautiful, still are. I would argue they are, like, for full bleed photos. We love Fleer Ultra and Stadium Club, but that Flair set, the pictures are just beautiful. They're well lit. They're incredible cards, and I think they stand the test of time. I wish they wouldn't have made quite as many of them as they ended up actually making, but at the time, compared to the other stuff, it was more limited, so it seemed like they didn't make much of it. But yeah, they're beautiful cards, and they always will be. Fight me. They are. I'm ready to go.
Flair was Fleer Ultra's rich uncle, right? Like it was just such head and shoulders when you open up a pack of Fleer Ultra. As great as they were, Flair was just that next level. And it was an experience opening up first the outer pack, the box type outer pack, and then opening up this LO inner pack. It was what they were like $5 a pack.
Yeah, they were
back then, right? And that was like, oh my God. As for the card itself, I gotta say, nice pick, EP. Very nice pick. I was wondering how this card was connected to me. We were talking earlier before we started recording that I had a very EP card. He said he had a very Joe Day card. I get it. Very nice choice. Really love it. Yeah, good job.
All right.
And a little known fact, these were actually named after the wrestler Ric Flair. So, there you go. That's what I heard. I don't know.
I think Ric Flair probably says that. I can hear Ric Flair.
All right, Joe. What do you have for us? What do you have for EP?
What do I have for EP? So I don't actually physically have this card. I saw it on Twitter. I'm like, I remember these. These were really awesome cards. I'm going with 1994 Action Packed card 194 Jerome Bettis Golden Domes. Do you guys remember this card? So EP, this is like a fever dream for you because you are a huge Notre Dame fan, but you're also not a fan of players in their college uniforms. Jerome Bettis wearing his Rams uniform, but this was a subset within the actual base set. It was part of the actual base set. Notre Dame getting random love. Where were the Temple Owl cards? Where were the Pitt Panther cards?
I tried.
Yeah, they were the only college that I could find that did this, but it was the Golden Dome in the background, and then you had 6 or 7 players from Notre Dame. Tim Brown was in the subset. Rick Meyer, All-Pro Rick Meyer in the subset. So yeah, just a really cool card. And Jerome Bettis in his Rams uniform. Some people may be like, wait a minute, he was a Ram? Yeah, he was a Ram for a few years before he was traded to the Steelers on draft day. So yeah, there you go. That's my card. You can get it for like $2. I think they have some like graded ones for $20 or whatever, but it's an action pack card. What are you doing? Just get the card. You don't need it graded. EP, I know if you had it, you'd probably send it off to be graded.
No, EP would buy a raw one, then look at it and go, "Oh, I could grade this." And then he'd grade it. He'd get a 10 on it. He'd be like, "Oh, I have to sell it."
Well, now I have to sell it. I can't keep this card. As an aside, I was listening to his other podcast, and his co-host on that podcast is saying, "I just sold this card." And EP's like, "Rob, you don't have to sell everything. You can keep this stuff." I'm like, so anyone who thinks the real EP is on that podcast, you are wrong. You are dead wrong. That's a character he's playing. Yeah. Well, anyway, that's my card this week.
Well, first off, to defend myself, all accurate on the grading stuff like that, but I have kept several cards that I probably should have sold and should sell.
Might get the mosaic ready.
What? But he is like his only thing that he collects really is Shohei Ohtani. So that's why I was like, why would you sell this card of this one guy that you collect? So that's what that was my
AP,
thing.
Can you comment on my Golden Domers card, please?
I'm going to that now.
Let's get there.
Okay. I love this card. I don't think I own a copy of it, so I'm gonna have to get a copy of it. It's pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, I love Action Packed. So
I guarantee you, in those boxes around your house, you have at least
You
one
have
of
to.
those somewhere. There
You
is
think? I
no
don't-
way you don't. Absolutely, yes.
You
Everybody
might have the
has
whole
those.
subset.
You
You might
might,
have the
yeah.
whole subset of them.
They just
I don't-
appear. Trust me. They do.
I don't have as much action packed as you would think. As much as I love it, like I'm surprised how much. Like going through my cards, I have a little less action packed than I thought, and I wonder if maybe because of the thickness of them or whatever. At the back at the time, I was like, oh, these are weird. I love them now, but I don't have as much as you guys think.
You gotta collect that subset.
I
You
do.
gotta
I
it.
do.
You
Yeah.
absolutely.
That was during that weird period too, where they put like kind of foily action pack cards just in the regular set. I think
Yeah.
they did.
I think
a
the
couple
Golden
others
Dome
like
is
that, too.
foil.
Yeah.
Mm.
So
Yeah.
interesting. I
Very good.
love action pack though. I mean,
Someone
you can't
pick
go
up that
wrong with
IP.
Yeah.
Someone get that
Right.
IP back.
Somebody why don't we pull our money from selling that set collection and make an offer to Panini for action packed?
It's either that or SpongeBob cards. We need to. I mean, it's one or the other at this point.
Yeah.
Would-
Let us know what we should do. Yeah.
Would action packed would that be fall into under the patent that Topps is doing with the sandwich, this card within the card within the card? Is that a problem? Is that a concern?
I think that's only for autographs for them. Well, yeah.
Okay.
Maybe what we'll do though is we'll get Paul Lesko and we'll sue Fanatics for stealing RIP once we own Action Packed.
All right, I'm out now.
We're set.
I'm out.
And we'll force them to let us make Action Packed football cards as part of the settlement.
Yeah, licensed, of course. Yes.
Always thinking. All right, guys, that's all we got. There was 3 great choices because we always give you 3 great choices. We'll see you next week. Take care, guys.
See you, boys.
See ya.